Hello, my name is Jordan Wolfson. I am a painter and a teacher. I've been painting for over 40 years, exhibiting nationally and internationally, and teaching for over 25 years, reaching hundreds of students. In a few weeks, I'll be offering the course Painting as Inner Engagement, and I wanted to take a few moments and introduce the course to you. And first of all, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch, and I hope this will be a benefit to you. When we are beginning to learn to paint, we may feel that we need to set aside our desire to make something real and meaningful while we first learn our basics and foundational skills. So we bracket those desires thinking we don't know enough yet. The real stuff will come later. And of course, it is helpful and necessary to have basic skill sets in order to have choice and move in the direction of our choosing. But the very real possibility exists of engaging this foundational skill development as a deep and valuable end in itself. Practicing foundational skills brings us into the present moment, the now. And being in the now as we paint is key, no matter how developed or advanced we are. We do not need to wait and defer the full meaning of painting to some later time, even as beginners. That meaning is available now, in this moment, as we practice. Perhaps you're not a beginner. You've been painting for quite some time, perhaps for many, many years. You're committed, and this is part of your life. And you find yourself hitting up against the big question of meaning. We may know in a kind of theoretical way that painting is meaningful in and of itself, and we certainly may get a real sense of satisfaction from time in the studio. But in our world, in our culture, this sense of meaning, in a way, is certified by money, by showing in galleries and selling work. That's how we verify that our work is meaningful. And if that's not happening, or not as much as you feel certifies the meaning of the work, then what exactly is its meaning, and where is it, and how to rely on it? This meaning, not just theoretically, but actually and experientially in an ongoing and reliable way. Practicing foundational painting skills brings our attention into the present moment, into the now. It's in the now, and really only in the now, that experience of felt meaning is found. Through the practice of foundational skills, we begin to recognize again the true context of our painting practice, which is our felt, in this moment, life, and shift our thinking from the future art world possibilities, which splits and weakens our engagement. We return to our present now experience, which brings us back to wholeness. We paint because this activity is a way to locate and experience our inherent wholeness. Or perhaps you aren't a beginning painter and questions about the art world aren't part of your concerns, but spirit is, and awakening is, being as fully alive as possible. And you feel the tug to explore spirit in an embodied, experiential way. There's yoga, there's meditation, and there's also the possibility of our eyes and hands working together with color creatively, not as personal expression, although of course that's also a wonderful path, but as a means of awakening through beauty and sense perception to our true and deeper nature. Developing and practicing foundational drawing and painting skills is an extraordinary vehicle for being here now. The state of awareness while we practice is the goal. And as we pursue the path of painting, like all real paths, it keeps deepening and expanding. In a couple of weeks, I'll be offering the course Painting as Inner Engagement, where we will be working with various foundational skills in drawing and painting as mindfulness practices and embodied practices of awareness. Painting carries within it the power to recognize and give expression to our true nature. To help provide for this possibility, this course is designed to work with and develop the foundational skills of painting within the context of being and mindfulness. Throughout the whole course, we will be exploring our experience of seeing and of marking in relation to our seeing. Our formal means, that is, how we will make marks and with what materials, will start out more simply and gradually add in complexity as we become more familiar with the territory and the experience of seeing and marking. Although images will develop through these exercises and explorations, our aim here is not an object or an image, but rather the deepening of our felt understanding of seeing and marking as a practice of experiencing our present moment awareness and being. In the next video, I'll be describing how I arrived at this course and some of the outcomes of this process, how it will affect your basic skills, how it will affect your overall painting practice, and how it might affect your life in general. So thank you again for watching. If you'd like more information about the course or to register, space is limited, please click on the link below. I'm very much looking forward to the course, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Take care.